This is such a mistake. I don't think you can do it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Giggles and Gays, the podcast where Jeff has taken over. I'm Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. I'm Larry.
Oh, we didn't talk about where we're going to I'm Alan.
And we're
gay.
super disorganized. Hello, and welcome to our episode this week. I'm Jeff. I have a fever because I got my COVID shot, which you'll hear all about in the St. Patrick's Day episode, which is 2 days from now, and we recorded it first. So that is why it'll be more in depth during that episode.
We needed to get a couple of episodes in before Jeff dies.
Oh, gosh.
From fever. Not the shot, from fever.
I'm feverish, man. I try and read something in the St. Patrick's Day episode, and I can't see. Oh, but we're here.
That was so funny, though. It was really funny. You were like, I that fever, whoa, I can't even read.
We are here, and we're ready to talk about some Disney magic. I'm going to try not to say bad words today.
Hooray! Try. I'm already going to guess whenever he talks about his least favorite something, it's going to just, the F word's going to come out. I know it. I know it's going to happen.
But I'm being good.
Anyways, today, friends, it is Monday. So we do have a Man Crush Monday. And actually, it could be any Crush Monday, but M starts and M works. So let's just go with it. Our man crush or, woman crush, whatever, are the Jungle Cruise skippers from the world famous Jungle Cruise.
Our non-sexually determined crush.
Yes, there we go.
Our multi-crush.
Our multi-crush.
They're not multi-crush. We did that already. God.
They are our many crush Monday?
No, they're our non-gender decided Monday crush.
Our backside of water crush Monday?
That doesn't start with an M. Does something start with an M?
Let's see. What starts with an M on the Jungle Cruise?
Shoot, it was on the tip of my tongue.
The man-eating hippos. No.
I don't want to say monkeys because that seems racist.
There are monkeys.
Yeah, but that's not gonna look good.
No, but there are monkeys there.
Are they gorillas though?
No, they're monkeys.
Are they regular monkeys?
There are monkeys.
Anyway,
there
guys,
as well.
The Skipperoonies are our crush today.
Yes, and that is a wonderful crush. All the skippers, I know that we know a few retired Jungle Cruise skippers and a few that are currently there. Funny story, Larry, did you not want to be a Jungle Cruise skipper when you did the college program back in the day?
It's funny because I initially really wanted to be a Jungle Cruise skipper when I did the college program. I really, 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 really wanted it. I had my heart set on it, my dreams and my goals and aspirations set on being a Jungle Cruise skipper. And then when they told me I was going to be doing Kilimanjaro safaris in the animal kingdom, I was devastated. I was crushed and I was like, ugh, nothing is important anymore. And then
you found the love of your life.
I did. I was going to say it was probably one of the best unexpected things to happen to me career-wise, because it really has led me to just the best things in life.
Well, see, the funny thing is, whenever oh my gosh, the punny thing is, I used to, back in the day when I applied to work at Disney, and of course I later did, and that's where I met Larry, I was offered Jungle Cruise as one of the positions, and it was like the full-time position. It was either full-time position at Jungle Cruise or you could go part-time at safaris. Stupid me. Like back in the day thinking about it, I chose part-time because, I was like, then if I was part-time, I could always go to the parks and it would be fun and great. Well, part-time life is not a great life. So it is where I met Larry, but I was actually I could have been a Jungle Cruise skipper.
This would
You
have
would
been,
have been a
totally,
great Jungle
this would
Cruise
have been a
skipper.
totally different podcast.
Can you imagine? My sarcasm would have been perfect there.
Is it too late? Is it too late for me to throw in my MCM crush?
No, go ahead.
Thing? The Mangala Millie Crush Monday,
Ooh, I like it.
renamed Mistletoe Millie during Christmas.
I think we'd all make good skippers.
I
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
Jeff, you and your dry sense of humor would be hilarious.
I'd be such a good skipper.
Oh my gosh, you could just deadpan the entire way.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Larry
Skipper-
would be
Skipper
so
Jeff?
funny. Skipper Jeff.
I'm gonna
Skipper
call us all-
Larry.
We're all skippers this episode.
It's
We're
funny
gonna be
because like
skippers.
right now I'm Warden Larry.
No, right
That's
now,
what
right now
few
you're
people I work
skipper.
with.
You are Skipper Larry right now.
I'm Skipper Larry right
You
now.
finally got the job. Congratulations!
Yay! It's a wonder that I landed this job. I've been winging it ever since.
This is gonna be a
Oh
funny episode.
goodness. Oh, I hope
So,
not.
I'll go get my
I-
dad joke book.
So I
You
love.
should have done that.
Oh, that would have been funny. But I love the Jungle Cruise. And I think that we all have things that we love. Some of our favorite things happen to be in this park. And so why don't we just talk about some of our favorite things? Let's start with our favorite rides and attractions.
Wait, hold on. Have we even said that we're going to be talking about the Magic Kingdom and only the Magic Kingdom park in this episode?
I thought I said
No,
I
you
think we
said that
mentioned
gonna, I thought you said that we were gonna talk about magical stuff. I didn't know if you said Magic Kingdom. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I
Hey,
did.
in case
I
it
have a
wasn't
fever,
apparent,
so
we
I
are
have a
talking
fever,
about
So I don't know what I
Disney's
said.
Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World.
In Orlando,
Specifically.
Florida.
Orlando, Kissimmee, Orange County, Florida, wherever. So, and because we will eventually talk about all of the other parks and the ones across the seas when we eventually get to them. But for now, we're going to do our favorites and all the rest of that from Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. So our favorite rides and attractions. Babe, what are some of your favorite rides and
It's
attractions
Skipper
at
Babe.
Disney World? Skipper
Ooh,
Babe.
Skipper Babe. I like
Skipper
that. I
Babe.
should
We're
get
gonna
a
call
T-shirt
it.
that
You're gonna
says
call him
Skipper
Babe.
Babe.
You gotta call him Skipper Babe. We're skippers today.
Okay, Skipper Babe. What are
Skipper
some of
Babe.
your favorite rides and attractions at Walt Disney World?
In the
So-
Magic Kingdom specifically.
Only the Magic Kingdom. Oh,
Only
that's a toughie.
MK.
So, you can't go wrong going anywhere. But I will always be a fan of Peter Pan's Flight.
A Pan Peter?
I will be a Pan Peter of Peter Pan's Flight. I will always be a fan of Peter Pan's Flight. It's just super duper magical. I absolutely love the queue. So that's always fun. It's
Oh
always
yeah,
fun
the
to me.
Magic Kingdom queue is like amazing.
Yeah. And then I would say I also really enjoy Ever After, the fireworks, Happily Ever After, the fireworks. That's something I absolutely love. And then Haunted Mansion, of course. Can't go wrong with Haunted Mansion.
Nope.
So I'm only going to name 3. I don't want to name like a gajillion of them.
Okay, 3 is fair.
So Jeff, what about you?
I am Skipper Jeff.
I'm
and-
sorry, Skipper Jeff.
Thank you. Currently, my favorite attraction is Splash Mountain. That is to be determined at a later date. I like the Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise is good.
Skipper Jeff.
If we're doing top 3, the People Mover.
Oh, yes. Yes. I should have remembered that. Oh, I love that. It's so relaxing.
Mm-hmm. They let you do. Well, I don't know if they do anymore. They let you. They used to just let you sit there forever. If you were like go again, you're just like put the sign up, I'm going again. But I think they make you get off now.
Is it even up and running yet?
I think it was the last time I was there.
Oh, it was not the last time we were there.
I don't remember the last time I was in the Magic Kingdom though. It's been since COVID. I think I was there in September. I don't know. It's been a hot minute. Skipper Larry, what about you?
All right. So my top three favorites: Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, and then drawing a blank.
What?
Because everything else is tied for third.
It's because he has his list, so he's scratching stuff off right now.
Yeah, I've got to narrow down my list. You know what? Honestly, Big Thunder.
Big Thunder is fun.
I love Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, the wildest ride in the wilderness. But I've always loved those three, especially Haunted Mansion. That really is what kind of sparked my interest in a lot of like the Disney parks and stuff, and Imagineering, and learning what makes things work, and just because it's the perfect balance between like spooky, scary, and like goofy and like silly. And I think it's wonderful that this is a theme park attraction at a place where the mascot is Mickey Mouse. Is like, hey, come see our almost 1,000 dead people. Woo-hoo! Like, yikes. They're like, yeah, that's a great concept. Let's have kids ride this. And it somehow worked.
Yikes.
I mean, it is a fantastic ride.
Yeah.
And it's been translated into, of course, all the other Disney theme parks,
Oh, yeah.
all over.
Like
yeah.
Phantom Manor. I want to ride Phantom Manor.
The one with the monkey and the one with the monkey and the other one. I want to ride that.
Mystic Manor in
Mystic
Shanghai.
Manor. Yep.
Or
I want to do that so bad.
Yeah, that one looks so fun.
Everybody stay tuned for Giggles and Gays around the world.
Can you imagine?
Coming to you
Giggles and Gays on tour.
So great.
Post-pandemic.
Yes. Coming soon, 2023.
Okay.
2023. That's a long time.
Actually, that would be really short, though, for us saving up money to go around the world.
2020 eventually.
We just need to get sponsored, so.
Hey, well, Disney could,
they could, but I'm not trying to become property of the mouse right now. So,
I mean, I would be okay with being property of the mouse as long as they don't let me go.
Anyways.
So we've done our favorites. How about our least favorite? Let's start with you, Skipper Jeff.
Well, my least favorite ride is that beep. That was me cursing, but I beat myself out. You like that? I didn't say the curse word. I beeped myself out. Then I forgot the name of the ride because I said beep, and I forgot what I was saying. But it's a Small World. I hate that ride. I hate it with a passion because it's dolls and they're singing at me and it's terrifying.
Oh, yeah. I forgot your thing about dolls.
It's terrifying. If I ever get stuck on it, I will drown myself in the water. It's scary.
Wow.
I don't know why that was a little funny.
It's scary.
Oh, do you have any other rides that you just don't like?
In Magic Kingdom?
Yeah.
The Laughing Floor is kind of meh. Did they close the Laughing Floor?
Yes. Currently, it's a extended queue area for Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, I love Buzz Lightyear. That's another ride I like. I'm real good at it.
I like Disneyland's Buzz Lightyear better.
Oh my gosh, yes.
This isn't about Disneyland.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't think there's... Because I'll go on it, except for I'll go on a Small World if you make me. But you have to, never have gone on it before for me to go on it. I don't think there's a ride that I wouldn't go on besides that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I get you.
What about you, Alan?
Let's see. So one of my least favorite rides and attractions is It's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow.
That's nap time. That's where you take naps.
Honestly, it's not even the attraction itself. Like, as far as like the ride, it's really just the ride thing, like the room. I can't, it actually makes me like sick to my stomach.
Because it moves?
It smells.
Oh.
It's just got a god awful smell that I have never been able to just get over. It just smells so bad.
I guess.
And then, yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I guess Hall of Presidents, I only go on it when there's a new president. Otherwise, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't gone on it in like 4 years, so yeah,
we're about to go on it.
I'm going on it. I'm gonna go and see it. That's just what's gonna happen.
First person in line.
Well, I mean, that's not a ride I would wait in line for. Like, anytime there's a line, I'm just like, this is ridiculous. There's no reason to be in a line right now. This is dumb.
What else do you hate, Skipper Alan?
Let's see. So, I do not really like Tomorrowland Speedway.
Does anybody?
You would be surprised. There are people who like Tomorrowland Speedway. Our good friend Little Peter Pan, I believe his name. Not I believe his name. His name is Quen. He's Little Peter Pan on Instagram. We've known him for a while. He actually really enjoys Tomorrowland Speedway. But I don't know. It's never been my kind of ride. Like, I don't know. I didn't even like it when I was younger. It was never fun to me. So
it needs a big update.
I would say. Oh, it needs. Skipper Larry has a great idea for an update.
Haven't I shared this before?
I think you have.
Like turning it into Sugar Rush from Wreck-It Ralph, because then it would fit the Fantasyland from a distance. It would be like, oh wow, look, it's so cute and candy and stuff. Like, you know, make believe fantasy. But then like the thing would be, oh, we're gonna put players into the game in Tomorrowland. Like, oh, it's the future. It's past VR. And then like, they could have a meet and greet with Vanellope and Ralph, and it would be so great. And Felix and the lady.
In all honesty, that ride makes no sense.
No.
It doesn't fit Tomorrowland.
It made sense when they opened Disneyland and put the Autopia there, because they're like, in the future, even kids will have licenses because it'll be so easy and fun and safe to drive. And then we were like, just kidding. Look at this.
I don't know why they didn't get rid of it for Tron.
Yeah.
It feels like they're just squeezing Tron in over there.
Yeah, because Tron's behind it.
Yeah. Like, they could have just gotten rid of it.
Yeah.
Honestly. But yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan. I just think we've walked by it. Like, I don't think we've had little kids we've gone on it with. Like, usually we just go, we'll watch this stuff. You can go on with your parents if you want.
We went on it when we went in September because Pat's never been on it.
Really?
Well, you got to remember the first time we ever went to Disney was 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay, well that tracks. That makes sense.
Yeah,
and it's not really a ride you go and like run to.
Not a ride I go on. So
it's also uncomfortable and it's really boring doing it by yourself. Like, if I was with a kid, I think it would be fun. You know, like for the kid. But
I used to do it with my dad.
Yeah.
And I bet
not anymore.
I was going to say, I bet you had a lot more fun than he did.
No, he's the one that wanted to go on it.
Did he want to drive?
No, he let me drive.
Oh, the driving is my least favorite part. I don't care about anything else. It's my least favorite part.
Okay, so, but it is fun because I've had the chance to do the Speedway and Autopia with my siblings when they were younger. And the funniest thing is when they're old enough to understand the concept of I've got to keep it like straight or we're just going to bounce all over hell and back, but they can't do it. And so it's just ridiculous. You're just because the tires overcorrect themselves every time you make a turn or hit the pole in the center. And so you just, your little ping pong ball just bouncing back and forth. And it's ridiculous.
I think the problem with it is it doesn't go fast enough. And I don't mean it needs to go like 100 miles per hour, but it goes like 1 mile per hour.
Like, you can walk faster than the cars.
Like, and that's the problem. You're just sitting there and you're like, am I going to make it up this hill?
Sometimes
am I going to be able to make it all the way around? This is ridiculous. But what about you?
Oh, you don't have any other ones?
No, those are my only two. I really enjoy writing everything else.
Skipper Larry.
All right. So least favorite. So at first I was like, man, this is really neat. And then I went and did it once and I was like, God, why do they keep it? Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse.
Ugh.
It stares the ride. It is cue the ride. Like there's a line and a wait for it, which doesn't make sense because you never get out of the queue. You are always in the queue until you leave the line at the end. And like So growing up in Colorado, we'd go to California all the time and they changed theirs to Tarzan. We were like, oh man, look at all this Tarzan stuff. Gee, I wonder what it would be like to go back in time and see what it was like when it was Swiss Family Robinson. Ta-da, come to Magic Kingdom. It's Swiss Family Robinson. And it's boring as all get out. Like having seen the film, I'm like, okay, I remember that. Oh man, look at this. This was like they had in the movie. But that's it. If you did a little diorama at the bottom and pointed to a tree off in the distance and said, wow, look, that tree could have been the house, everyone would have been like, wow, that's so neat. That would have been the experience. I'm sorry. That was a lot of negativity from me. And it's stairs the ride.
I've never thought of it that way, but that's a perfect way to describe it.
Okay, so I do have a funny story about that one, but I will share. Remind me to share that when we get into our story bit. Later.
We'll do.
But I think other than that, I don't really have a least favorite. Gosh. No, I think I'd pretty much do. Oh, Barnstormer. It's tiny and cramped, and it lasts all of 8 seconds. And I feel so bad for the kids who are like, man, I can't wait to ride my first roller coaster. And they get on it. It's such a disappointment. And then the parents who waited with their kid for over an hour to ride this 8-second ride are like, wow, let's never do that again. And some people really love it, but you only should ride it with a child. And if it's a walk on, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I get it.
I have a lot of feelings. All right. So now that we've done our favorite, least favorite attractions, favorite snacks and food in the park.
Clam chowder.
Oh my gosh.
Columbia Harbor House with oyster crackers on the top. It's very specific. On the top floor overlooking the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, yes.
Hands down favorite.
Absolutely.
What about you?
I'm really hungry.
Skipper Jeff.
I like the funnel cakes at the the hell's it called? The
Sleepy Hollow one?
Sleepy Hollow. And I also like the the wild berry foam lemonade.
Ooh, where is that at?
Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, I've never actually gotten anything from Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, you get the lemonade. You get the lemonade with the. Oh, what did I just do? Did I mute myself randomly? I don't know. You get the lemonade with the little foam on top. It's real nummy.
That's something I would like to try.
Well, next time we go, if we all go together, you'll find me there.
First thing first. What about you, Skipper Babe?
You know what? Okay, so other than the clam chowder, because that wins for me. I would say the Dole Whip, of course, or the depending on when the mood hits, the Peter Pan float, the pixie dust float that they have over in Fantasyland, where it's lime ice cream and Sprite. That is so refreshing.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. It would be my favorite sweet. That would be my favorite sweet treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those would have to be my favorites.
Do you remember that time we were with your family during one summer and we tried every single slushie with the crunchy straw from every
I do remember
place?
that. Some of them were really good.
Like, Jeff, I don't know if you remember it, but at one point in time, they did a slushie at like every single like quick service location that also had like a rock candy straw.
Uh-huh.
And they had like 10 of them all over the park. There were some of them that were definitely misses. Like, you should not have done that. But then there were a lot of them that were really good. Like the Buzz Lightyear one was by far my favorite because it was grape and like a lemon lime.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so good. That was such a good one. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, now I just want to go and eat at the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, right. Just get all the little snacks.
Mm-hmm. Now, what about your I don't know if any of you guys meet characters or anything, because I know Larry and I do sometimes. I don't really usually like to because I look like a sweaty mess. I want the pictures to come out good. But let's talk about pre-COVID. Did you have any characters that you met that were just like always awesome, or that you just really didn't like the interaction you had?
Favorite. You know what? Okay, so I've got a few, but I'll do them quick. So I love getting to meet Tinkerbell with you, because when we go in and we remind her that we've met her before and that she's very special to us, she's always so sweet and always so fun. Like, I think that's one of my favorite things about Tinkerbell is that she's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to, for the longest time, Stitch was like my absolute favorite character. And so I would
to meet him
down
all the time. Like, me, you would meet him all the time.
I would, and he was always fun. I liked when he was kind of a butthead, like sweet, but also kind of a butthead. And when he had the dance party, I would go to the dance party all the time. And then last one, the Storybook Circus, because you can meet 4 characters back there. And one of my favorite moments was we would watch the Wishes fireworks from back there. And when they didn't have a line, because everyone's out watching fireworks, they would come out and watch the fireworks too. And so if you just watched them out there, sometimes you'd see Donald and Goofy and Minnie and Daisy just come out and watch the fireworks and like pretend like they were orchestrating them. And it was so much fun.
Yeah, no, I remember that. What about you, Jeff? Did you ever meet any characters?
I liked talking Mickey. I thought that was fun.
Oh boy. Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a fun one, and I'm sad that they got rid of it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I only do character meet and greets during the parties, honestly, because that's when like characters that don't normally come out. So
like Robin Hood.
Yeah, I would do them during the parties.
See, I feel like Larry and I are the opposite. We didn't meet any characters during the parties. But we'll meet them like randomly other places. Let's see. I think some of the ones that I always enjoyed meeting Peter Pan. He was always fun to see. And Fairy Godmother, I loved.
agree with that.
Peter Pan's super fun. Like, now, if Peter Pan's in a mood, he's not fun. Like, if he's in a particular mood where he's extra childish, he's not fun. But when he's like the right amount of childish, he's so fun, super fun to hang out with and talk to and everything. I also really enjoy meeting Fairy Godmother. She's super, super fun. Back like long time ago, she the first time I met Fairy Godmother, she knew my name. I'm pretty sure she she's just magical like that. And she took a picture with me, and it's by far probably one of my favorite pictures I have of, Disney. She's just super sweet fairy, and so I usually really like meeting her. Oh, goodness. That one time we met Aurora was always super fun. Do you remember when we met her at Dapper Day a few years ago?
Yes.
She said she would trade in her fairies because we were all dressed up as fairies. It was me, you, and Tyler. That was so fun. Like, that was really good. But all the characters we got to meet over time have been super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about you? Did you already say yours, babe?
I did.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry. You did. Okay, I'm sorry. Whew, I couldn't remember exactly. So, moving on, we're going to do, of course, one of my favorite topics, or one of our favorite segments is what, babe? I'm sorry, Skipper, babe.
Our favorite is it we're gonna share a story.
Yes, exactly. So we're going to share a story. In this particular segment, we are going to share a story of what we remember as our first time at Disney. So, Jeff, I think yours involved ducks that you remember.
Yeah, it was Jason the Ducks in Toontown.
Oh, rest in peace, Toontown.
I was going to say that's a throwback.
I was looking through some of my videos. I just found the video we had of the Darkwing Duck show.
Oh, wow.
Darkwing Duck, stop
Darkwing Duck.
Mm-hmm. There's a Darkwing Duck show. We can sit down and watch it.
Oh, well, I kind of remember the Darkwing Duck show. Now, do you have video that we can post on Instagram, maybe? I mean, even if it's just with your phone recording it. I mean, that would be fun to post.
I don't want to get sued.
That's a true statement. We don't want to get sued, but you can private message us if you want to.
Because that's of the actual show. We could post something of like other cute stuff, but not that probably.
Yes, if you have it.
I also have the old Toy Story parade.
Ooh, I remember the old Toy Story parade.
Mm-hmm. Fun story with that. My little brother lost his pinky that day at Pizza Planet, and he threw a fit. So my mom
told us about this one. I remember that.
My mom had to take him back to the room, and my dad and I watched the Toy Story parade.
I can't wait to meet your brother. I'd be like, "Hi, I've heard one thing about you. You lost your binky, and you didn't get to see the Toy Story parade."
That's Jeremy.
That's what I'm gonna. Jeff, I need you to be somewhere near me. So the first time I meet Jeremy, sorry, Skipper Jeff. The first time I meet Jeremy, that I'm gonna say that to him. You just have to be around.
Well, I'm gonna introduce you to him probably. So.
Well, I would hope. I wouldn't just be like, "Oh, you're Jeremy. I've heard one thing about you."
He's like,
What about you, babe?
Skipper, babe.
What was? I keep forgetting. I'm trying. I'm really trying. What was your first time at
What was your first time?
Magic Kingdom like?
So
this is not that kind of episode.
So the first time that we went to Magic Kingdom was forever ago when my little sister Lexi was still a baby, and I remember thinking, I remember getting in my brain everything just twisted up because in my head I was like, oh, this is like Disneyland. And so we'd go places. I'm like, wait a minute, where's the Alice in Wonderland ride? Wait a minute, why is Pirates of the Caribbean got its own land? And I just keep getting confused because there's so much that looks so similar and then so much that's not the same. And then when I came down here over 8 years ago, I went to Magic Kingdom by myself for like the first time that I, actually remember stuff. And it was a lot of fun. But since I was there by myself, first time by myself really in a Disney park, it was just really lonely. Got to do lots of rides though.
When you're a one person, you get to do a lot more than if you weren't.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of remember my first time at Magic Kingdom. I'm sorry. I was probably 7 or 8, and like, I remember the big character parade. I remember seeing loving Pirates of the Caribbean, hating Haunted Mansion. Like, I remember just hating it. I have sometimes, like, it'll creep back into my mind, having the map to the park and having it destroyed because I was crying and because I was wringing it so much that it was wet, and like because I didn't want to go on Haunted Mansion. It was so scary. I was so scared. Oh, I was so scared. But I love the parade. We met Blue and Louie. And there was some castle show. I can't remember the castle show. We got ice cream right there at the corner. We went home to before the fireworks happened because my parents didn't believe in fireworks. So they didn't believe in fireworks. They wanted to get out before the fireworks, and they wanted to miss traffic. So I didn't see fireworks until I was an adult at Disney. I didn't see fireworks at Disney until I was an adult. But I just remember it being a really fun day. I took a lot of pictures. My parents let me use their camera, and it was a lot of fun day. I don't know where that album is. It's somewhere like at my parents' house, but. Yeah, no, that was my first time in the Magic Kingdom. I remember it was so much fun. I wore a Mickey soccer shirt. Don't know why I didn't play soccer, but yeah, and an Olive Garden fanny pack.
Oh yeah, you were rocking it, babe.
Something special. So our next topic for our Magic Kingdom episode today, memorable experiences. This can be a fun memorable experience. It could be a bad memorable experience, something that you didn't really, not that you could ever have a bad time at Magic Kingdom. But yeah, so it can be good, bad, ugly, whatever. So whoever wants to go first, go ahead and start.
I remember the time it was on our first date. We had gone at like pretty much everywhere, and we had we had raced over to Magic Kingdom to make it for the fireworks, and we practically ran in, and we made it just in time to see Tinkerbell fly off the castle, and that was it was so wonderful and magical, and I loved it.
That was the day you asked me out.
Yes, it is.
What
about you, Jeff?
No, I asked you, Skipper Alan.
Oh, okay, Skipper Jeff. I remember some memorable experiences. I had a lot of good times. With most of the good times I have at Magic Kingdom are with Larry. Skipper Larry all the time. Like, we just have so many like super good times. One time when I took my little cousins, the youngest ones of the family, we went to all the parks, but Magic Kingdom, it was cold. The fire, like the castle was frosted. The fireworks were just beautiful. And it was nice that, I got to do something for my little cousins. The first time I went to Magic Kingdom with your family, babe, that was definitely an experience. Like, yeah, I had never gone to a theme park with a family that I was a part of that was that large. And it was so much fun. Like, I just remember we traded buddies, and like we all rode with different people. And like, I think Lexi and I rode the most rides together. Like I think I rode maybe one ride with you, but like it was so fun. I just remember Lexi at the end of the night going, "This must be really weird for you." Having going to a park with so many people. I was like, yeah, it is, but it's kind of fun. And that was one of my favorite times, besides getting rushing from Epcot to Magic Kingdom to see fireworks. That's always a good time. So what about you, Skipper Jeff?
We used to come down here for our marching band trips in high school. So I marched in the Electro Magic Parade. That was really cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, we were one of the bands that like let it out and stuff like that. So that was cool. I did the Keys of the Kingdom tour one time before I moved down here. So that was always fun.
How is that?
You go down to the tunnels and stuff like that. And they take you backstage and all that cool stuff. So that was fun. And I saw the second to last Wishes fireworks show. So that was cool.
Nice. We saw I think we were in the last Wishes show. And then the first or second Happily Ever After show.
I don't like Happily Ever After, so it's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I love Happily Ever After.
It's not a fireworks show. Correct.
So moving on. We've already dived into that deep dive of stuff. Have we gone to Magic Kingdom, the three of us yet?
The four of us?
I don't think so.
No, I mean the three of us.
No, the three of us.
As in like the ones that are on the podcast.
We've only ever gone to Epcot together. And that was one.
Oh, we should change that.
Once?
Yes.
Oh, we definitely need to change that.
Yeah, well, we need to do it after spring break.
Yeah. Oh God, we were there. We went to
Flower
Hollywood
Gardens
Studios the other day. Oh yes, because they have frushi. I need some frushi in my life.
So maybe we'll do a split day.
Yes, well, because we went to Hollywood Studios the other day. It was insane in the membrane. There were so many people there.
We'll go in May.
Yes, we will take care of that. So yeah,
we'll report back to you guys.
We may even do some live videos on Instagrams.
I didn't sign up for that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? But I think we are moving on to a little game we like to play, right, babe? I mean,
yeah.
Skipper, babe.
Thank you.
Yeah, Skipper, babe. We are going to play this or that. This or that. This or that. This or that.
This or that. This or that. This or that. This or that.
I've got a list of Magic Kingdom things that we're going to do a this or that with. So, ferry boat or monorail?
Ferry boat.
Ferry boat.
Monorail.
Yikes.
Except that the ferry boat has very special meaning to me, because that's where you said that I love you for the first time.
It's true.
I would say I do the monorail if the ferry boat's not there, though.
Yes, no, I agree. Yeah, definitely.
Technically, I do whatever's there.
Whatever is convenient is honestly, but I like the ferry boat at night. That's probably my favorite time to do the ferry boat.
Oh, definitely. It's so pretty, and it lets you just kind of reflect on your day at the Magic Kingdom.
Yes, and sit down.
Next.
All righty. Halloween or Christmas at the Magic Kingdom?
Halloween.
Neither.
Halloween. I need.
If I had to pick one, I don't know. I didn't have a very good experience at Christmas. That one time that I did the Christmas party. Are you talking about Christmas party and Halloween party? Or you're just talking about
like in general, but like the parties would be a factor.
I took the parties as a factor, and I like the Halloween party better.
Yeah, I'll say Halloween if the parties are a factor.
Yeah.
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 Next.
All righty. Next. Wishes or Happily Ever After?
Wishes.
No, don't do this to me.
Wishes.
Happily ever after.
Wishes.
I am on the happily ever after train.
Wishes.
Speaking of trains,
My dream.
Mine Train, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, or Space Mountain.
Space Mountain.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, because I don't like Space Mountain.
I think I'd probably pick Mine Train too. All right. Photo pass or selfies?
Selfies. PhotoPass people are annoying.
I guess
They never do what I ask them to.
I don't know. I do the photo pass because I get it for free with my annual pass. So photo pass.
I would choose selfies only because I always feel like, and I know it's literally their job, but I always feel like such a burden when I'm like, can you please take a photo and can you take it with our phone too? And they're always so kind. They're always like, yeah, for sure. Here you go. Did you want to hold Tinkerbell while you're taking this photo? It's going to be magic. But I'm always just like, I'll just take a picture of myself. Thanks. Would you rather have Mickey ears or a Disney hat?
Disney hat.
Mickey ears.
I have both. So
Pick one.
Probably ears. I'll pick ears. All right. Main
like
Street
ears.
USA or Liberty Square?
Main Street USA.
Yeah, Main Street. Liberty Square does have my funnel cake though.
It does. I would choose Main Street. All right. Tomorrowland or Adventureland?
Adventureland.
Adventureland.
I think I'd pick Adventureland too. I love Tomorrowland, but I'm going to pick Adventureland.
Jeff, was that a hard choice for you?
No, I was thinking of what things were in each. And then I also have a fever, so my brain's running slower.
I mean, not laughing at your fever, but
Because I like Space Mountain and I like Buzz Lightyear. But I also like Pirates and I also like the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, tough call. Tough
fair.
call.
But I like the bathroom better in Adventureland.
It is nicer.
Yeah.
It's bigger.
That's
It's a
fair.
very important factor.
It is.
It's in a very convenient
especially-
spot.
Yeah, because if you spend as much time in the bathroom as I think the three of us do, makes total sense.
you get you pick your favorites.
What's your favorite bathroom?
Probably the
Mine's
Tangled
Rapunzel.
bathrooms.
Yeah, the Tangled
Rapunzel-
bathroom.
The Tangled bathroom's nice, but it's not as big as some of the others. That's the problem.
No.
The Pinocchio bathroom's nice. Because no one ever really
Those
goes
are
back
nice.
there. No one usually goes back there. But I think the Adventureland ones are the biggest ones.
I think so, because it's right
Except
between
that-
Liberty
yeah.
Square and
The one near
the
the
rest of
entrance
it.
in Main Street next to the firehouse is pretty big.
but that one's always busy.
Yes.
You know the one that is not as busy? The one near Space Mountain.
Well, that's because it's tucked
Yeah,
up
that one's-
behind. But it's not as nice.
Yeah. No, but it's not as busy.
No, because most people go to the one in between the restaurants right there. The store and the restaurant and the
Yeah.
Cosmic Rays or whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah, the ice cream shop and the other place.
Yeah.
Well, friends, this has been Giggles and Gates. We're talking about bathrooms in the Magic Kingdom currently.
Anyway, what's the next this or that?
All right. Mornings at the Magic Kingdom or evenings at the Magic Kingdom?
Evenings.
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 I hate mornings at the Magic Kingdom.
Everyone's
Why?
running all over the place.
Yeah. that's right.
Exactly. They run into you. They're mean. They're hateful. Yeah.
All right. Carousel of Progress or Hall of Presidents?
Ooh, stop it.
I think it's easier.
I'm going to pick
Oh, what are you going to pick?
Carousel.
I think it's easier to
Oh.
sleep on Carousel of Progress.
The song
Trump
in between.
Trump is in the Hall of Presidents, so I guess I'm just going to have to choose.
I mean, it is a great, big,
Carousel of
beautiful
Progress.
tomorrow.
Shining
Yeah, 'cause
at
he's-
the end of every day.
Yeah, I'll just go with that one.
And they talk about my birthday in it, so
July.
Yeah, they have a whole section dedicated to your birthday.
thank you.
All right, Splash Mountain or Thunder Mountain?
This is a dumb one. Splash Mountain.
Thunder.
No, Splash Mountain. Well, for now, Splash Mountain. We'll see.
All right, churro
Pending.
or
Splash Mountain
pretzel?
pending. A hootie or a whatie?
What?
A churro or a pretzel?
Pretzel.
Pretzel with cheese dip.
With cheese dip, pretzel. Without cheese dip, churro.
What?
But are you
All
going
right.
to
No, I
churro
still
with the
take
but do you get
pretzel.
but do you get the chocolate sauce with the churro or do you not?
No, I never get
It was okay with the chocolate sauce, but I didn't miss it. So,
Mm-mm.
all right, next one. Teacups or Speedway?
Teacups.
Oh, teacups.
All right, this is the last one. Pirates of the Caribbean or the Haunted Mansion?
You would do this to us in our lives
Oh.
and our souls. And I'm going to go with
I
a
would-
Haunted Caribbean.
I'm gonna go with a Caribbean house.
There we go.
Pirates of the Mansion.
If I had to pick one,
Gun to your head.
Do
There's
we have to pick
10.
one?
There's 5 minutes left in the park being open, and you're equidistant between Pirates or Mansion. Which one do you go to?
I'm going
And
to
you
pick.
could walk on to either one of them.
I'm going to pick
And
Pirates.
you can walk on either.
I'm gonna pick Pirates also.
I'm gonna pick Mansion.
Did you know that depending on how recently they've like drained the water in Pirates, if you sit in the front row, you could get wet.
Yes.
Just in the front row.
Well, no, I mean like so they must have recently been one of the refurbs for Pirates when I went on it one time. And I had just gone on Splash Mountain and I was really sad because I didn't get that wet. And I was like, whatever, I'll just go on Pirates. And I sat in the front row and I kid you not, a tidal wave hit me when I went down the hill. Like the little hill. We went down it and I swear to God I went underwater. I was drenched from head to toe. I was soaked and I had no idea what happened. It scared me because that's never happened on Pirates. And I sit in the front row a lot. Like usually, the water splashes up sometimes. No,
Mm-hmm.
I was hit by a tidal wave on Pirates of the Caribbean. It's never happened since. But a tidal wave.
That's so funny.
I didn't know that could happen.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I love that so much.
And that's a memorable moment by Jeff. 2 seconds later.
No, I love that. That's actually hilarious.
But I have a
Yeah.
question for you guys.
What up?
Skipper Allen, what is
Yo,
your
yo, yo.
perfect day at the Magic Kingdom?
So first off, we'd stay at the Polynesian, and then we would take the monorail into the Magic Kingdom, and then we would get Starbucks, and I would see the Dapper Dans, and then we would go to the left because that's what you do. You go to the left, and you go to Pirates of the Caribbean first. And then you start your rotation around the park. And then you end by eating, or you get lunch at Columbia Harbor House. And then you go on Pirates of the Caribbean, probably not Pirates of the Caribbean. You go on the Haunted Mansion for probably the second time. And you make sure you get the 3:00 parade. The Festival of Fantasy is one of my favorites. And then we would just kind of hang out in the park and stuff. And then we'd go take a nap. And then we'd come back and probably start with Pirates again, do all that. And then watch the fireworks. And then go back to the Polynesian and eat at Ohana.
Ooh.
Pretty much. That's pretty much I would say that would be my perfect day. So, yeah.
I love it.
What about you,
Skipper.
Skipper Jeff?
Oh, me?
Yeah, I don't know. You're next. I don't care.
Oh. Well, probably at the Polynesian also, since that's my home hotel for my vacation club. So I get a nice little room. Perfect day would be all of us there. Aw. But we'd be at the bungalows in the morning. We wake up in our bungalow.
Ooh.
We get on the ferry, get on over there, and then we'd have to go on Space Mountain because that's Patrick's favorite. Sorry, Alan. We'd all.
I fear my head is going to get chopped.
I think I'm going to die on it.
Nothing crazy.
Don't worry. I think I'm going to die every time.
Did we agree on something?
Yeah,
what?
I always feel like I'm going to die on it. My worst experience on it was during the Halloween party when they decided to do the strobe effects, like the light effects on it, and I could see the whole track, and I thought I was going to die.
Oh,
no. Sorry. The Halloween party was in pitch black. There were no lights. And there was no sound. It was just darkness. That was terrifying. Did not like that. The Christmas party had lights in it for some reason. That was also terrifying. Space Mountain is normally terrifying. Anyway.
Ho, ho, ho. See your doom.
That's Patrick's favorite ride. So we'd have to go on that. Then we'd all go on Buzz Lightyear and we'd all compete because it's fun. And I know all the perfect targets to hit. And then obviously we'd go on Splash Mountain. We'd go on everybody's favorite rides, get it in at least one.
Yeah.
Then for lunch. Okay. All right. That's cool.
Ooh.
That's
my
cool.
bad. My
That's
bad.
Cool. For lunch, I would say, I used to do lunch at Be Our Guest because they had a great lunch menu, but now it's all the prefix
Yeah,
menu.
it really did.
Now it's all the prefix menu. It's a whole other topic. Where do we usually go for lunch? I like Skipper Canteen. It's pretty good.
Never been.
All right, we'll go there for lunch because you've never been. And then for dinner, we're going to go to Liberty Tree Tavern to get some Thanksgiving.
Ooh, oh,
yeah.
Good choices.
I usually pick Be Our Guest. I'll do the prefix menu, but I only do Be Our Guest if it's a special occasion and I really want to go. I used to go all the time because I love it because Be Our Guest, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite. And I always get a picture with the Beast and all that good stuff. But now that it has the prefix menu, I don't like being.
There's not the need to go as often.
Well, it's $60 per person, and for me, especially with everything going on, I can't eat every single meal, like the appetizer, the main course, and the dessert without getting sick. So it doesn't work for me because I don't eat that much. So I don't know, but I love Thanksgiving dinner there at Liberty Tree.
No, we've been there once. It's so good.
We should go, guys.
Oh, could we? I was just talking to Larry about Thanksgiving dinner the other day. I was like, oh, that sounds delicious.
I'm also looking at Disney resorts for our December trip that they're supposed to be planning, Alan, but they haven't planned anything. So,
well, no, they weren't supposed to plan it. They were just supposed to pick it.
Oh well, I'm already looking. So.
Can we stay somewhere super duper fun?
The bungalows are too expensive. I checked already.
Yeah, no, I mean we can try somewhere else.
We can.
The treehouse was fun.
The treehouse is available again.
Yeah, we don't want to do that 2 years in a row.
Skipper Larry.
All right, so my perfect day. I'm going to change it up because otherwise I would choose Polynesian too. The Wilderness Lodge, because it was very pretty.
It's very pretty.
Have breakfast at the Whispering Canyon. Is that there?
Yes.
Yeah. We will have breakfast there at the Whispering Canyon. Then we will mosey on over to Magic Kingdom. We'll do, like my babe said, Skipper Babe said, we're going to do the park clockwise. We're going to do Adventureland, Liberty Square, Fantasyland, Tomorrowland. And then it should be time for lunch. So we will skip over to the Kona Cafe or something and have a lunch something. Or, whatever. Maybe some drinks at Trader Sam's. and then we'll go back and do everything again, and then we'll go watch fireworks. We'll go watch Happily Ever After on Main Street over by your favorite side.
Yeah, the left side, so we can see the Peter Pan turret.
That's my day.
Yep. It sounds like we have a good day planned between all of us.
We really do.
We really, really do. Well, guys, if you'd like to tell us what your favorite day and perfect day would be at the Magic Kingdom, you can, because you can email us at gigglesandgaze@gmail.com, or you can tweet it to us
At Giggles and Gaze on Twitter.
or you can slide into our magical DMs at Instagram,
Giggles and Gaze.
or you can post it on Facebook at Giggles and Gaze. And you can listen to this podcast wherever podcasts are found.
Yes, and send us questions. Send us questions so we can answer them live. Well, not live, pre-recorded on the podcast.
Live on the podcast, pre-recorded for you. Well, guys.
Exactly what Jeff said.
Exactly. One of those things.
Skipper
I'm
Jeff.
sorry, what
Jeff.
Skipper Jeff said.
Oh,
This is going to get real annoying real fast.
well, thank God we're at the end. Oh. Oh.
All right, friends. Well, this has been so fun. I had an absolutely magical time talking about Magic Kingdom. It's been super fun. And we didn't take any of it for granted. So, friends, this has been Giggles and Gaze. I'm Alan. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. We'll do that again. Hold on. I'm Skipper Alan.
I'm Skipper Larry.
And I'm Skipper Jeff. And you guys keep calm and skipper on. Bye.
Skipper on.
Oh, the little exit button disappeared.